the nominators and seconders, and candidate Matt Bergles.
I'm going to take like 30 seconds because I want Matt to have the opportunity to talk about who he is. I had a lot to say, but here's what I'm going to say. I think Matt Bergles is the right candidate. You know, we often fight tough battles at the Capitol. I think he's a representation with the character and the conviction to do the right thing. It requires understanding of the needs and concerns of the citizens of the district. He's proved that by walking District 8. And his integrity and credibility is what brought me to this decision. He is a criminal justice person who will understand those issues. He's an education advocate, and he is also opposed to the death penalty, which I am also opposed. I think he can go down there and represent all of the district. But this is the most diverse district in the state of Colorado, and I ask you, please, to send Matt Bergles to the ballot. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Russell Garcia and I second Matt Bergles for State Representative. Matt represents me and what I stand for, what my neighbor stands for. Real Coloradans, actual people, real people like you and me. Matt comes from humble beginnings and he teaches our children. He'll bring honesty, accountability, and a sense of community back to the house. Thank you.
I have taken offense to my prepared remarks, and I am cutting them down tremendously. So I know that you all have been very patient. Thank you so much for being here and for staying. Would you please raise your hands again if this is the first time you've ever been to a county assembly? I think that is outstanding, and I thank you for that. That enthusiasm is going to carry over into the primary and into the general election. And it's good for this party, and it's good for this state, and it's good for this country, so thank you so much for doing that. I want to thank especially Rosemary, of course, and Russell for those wonderful introductions and the seconding. This campaign has been a lot of hard work. Rosemary mentioned that I have walked every precinct in this entire district, and I've met some wonderful people. Even people who immediately say, you know, I'm supporting my friend Beth, or I'm supporting my friend Cindy. They all invite you in, and they all say, we need a great person to go and represent us in House District 8. So thank you so much for being not only the most diverse, but the most courteous House District in all of Colorado.
How about that?
So I've met lots of wonderful people, all different walks of life, and I think it's especially significant that in the last week, without being solicited by me, our Democrat of the Year, our own Representative Rosemary Marshall, stepped forward along with our former House District 8 Representative, State Senator, and mayoral candidate, Penfield Tate, to say, we've decided that we want you to be our next representative, to take on our tradition, and we want to tell other folks to vote for you too. So I'm very appreciative of that. But I'm equally appreciative of people like Russell, and so many more of you who are here for the first time. And people like the countless parents who I've met and said, we're going to vote for you because you bring that 27-year experience in the classroom. You want to do real-life things in our schools to make them better and to make them safer. Or the people who I met in their North Park Hill living room who said, you know, we both got ill at the same time. And we lost our jobs. And now we've lost our house. And we want you to go and fight for single-payer health care so we can get all of that back. It's the people who have emailed and the people who have talked to me throughout this campaign who said, thank you for talking about our beautiful open spaces and our wildlife. We want to do something before Colorado becomes one big parking lot, one big housing development. We want to save those special places of our state. And finally, the people who I met from the GLBT community who said, we don't care what you call it. You can call it what you want, but we want to come to the table and have full rights and be full human beings and legal rights in this state. So it's been a long haul to get there. When you walk and you get a phone call from your 6-year-old that says, Daddy, come and play catch with us. Or your 4-year-old little girl who says, Daddy, come and look what I drew. It's hard to make that call to say, well, I just have one more precinct, honey. I just got 3 more houses. And I've tried to balance all of that. But what has kept me going is they are what this race is about. The future of my kids and your kids and all of the kids in Colorado. So I want to use my real life experience and the work ethic that I've talked to so many of you about to move this state forward. I'm asking for your vote. Thank you very much.